How come I haven't seen her before if she's been here for a month?
Well, how come you
never called and told me where you were?
You don't know Stens.
No. Then how come he's got so much to say?
A riot's broken out downtown.
How come?
How come you always go into a trance every time you look in the mirror?
We know for sure. The CIA's got microwaves.
Pumps Perry, how come I've never heard of them?
Positive.
Listen, if they're so strict with you girls over there, how come you go out with Mike on dates?
Her mouth, I'll say, this is quite a girl, Horace. How come I haven't seen her before if she's been here for a month?
Well, if you came in town more often, you might have.
Really?
I don't want to go there, Mrs. Torrance.
Well, how come you don't want to go?
I just don't.
Any more questions?
Yeah, just one. How come you never called and told me where you were?
Like you give a shit.
Lemon, he'll be on time.
How come you don't know Stens?
I do know Stens.
And what shouldn't? Is Harry more important than anybody else?
No.
Then how come he's got so much to say? Whoever voted for him?
You two hear the news on the radio?
No.
A riot's broken out downtown.
How come?
Who knows how these things get started?
Attention! Just between you and I, you and me, how come you always go into a trance every time you look in the mirror? Just like you're looking at some gorgeous piece of art.
What have you got?
Seems like 3. If we had microwave, we'd know for sure. The CIA's got microwave. How come we don't have microwave?
There are 3 of them.
You know? And now he's just crazy, but in a different way.
Pumps and Perry, how come I've never heard of him?
They kicked him out.
What for?
The same, Joe. You're made to order for the rap.
You think you've got me framed?
Positive.
How come?
Because somebody will tell it that way. I told you there was a...
Listen, if they're so strict with you girls over there, how come you go out with Mike on dates and fool around?
It is very bad of me.
How come you're up top? Well, the heat rises, pal. It's not real blood. It's just a glass of wine. You can have a sip.
You said that it was blood then?
Because it means that it's the blood.
Don't really matches anyway. So, how come you're not in school?
I don't go to school. I'm a model.
Ooh, big time.
How come you don't see more black officers?
Dogs.
For someone who doesn't like people, how come you care about dogs so much?
Don't know. I just like strays and they like me.
Sorry, we're booked solid.
So how come it says vacancy out there?
So, what are you? Let go!
I make you sick, huh? Then how come you showed me your tush?
To a roach.
Sometimes I wonder how come you're the leader of anything.
Sir?
I'm Clusio. How come you ended up in a place like this? Favoritism?
Get shit of him. Never was no good, never will be.
Hush.
How come I got to run out on us, didn't he?
Cut it out, Pa. Help out with the truck. Some of the...
You didn't see the paper. How come you didn't see the paper every fucking morning? You're reading the paper. Who are you reading this?
You so smart, Jasper, how come you still here, huh?
The oldest son on such plantations were 20 or more Negroes.
To get away from my hometown in Oregon.
How come?
I had a boyfriend. I was away.
I've never done a house party before, not properly.
How come you got taken on as a countess lady's maid if you got no experience?
She wants to train me.
Break! And you down back into the fucking Stone Age River! How come? Tell me why! Say it! Say it!
All right, I'll say it. 'Cause true.
284, 600. Say, how come you don't know Benny Alvarez? Me and Benny Alvarez have lunch together, yeah?
How come they want to cut off your head anyway? I mean, usually they're just off people around here.
How come all you guys sit on your helmet? You don't get a bull!
Come with me. All right, let's go. Who up? How come I gotta stay back here? Because you're dependable.
We don't know shit, pal. If there's hostages, how come nobody's come to us with ransom demands, huh? If there's terrorists in there, where's their list of demands?
collecting for the paper again. How come you're not at the talent show? Why aren't you? He wanted to know if you were there, and well, I didn't.
Droop the tulips, and you got all the good looks she ever had.
And how come that man called me a boy?
I don't know. Maybe it's because of what you.
How about you so fucking long, you tough guy? Huh? How come? So fucking long? Tell me.
You had to climb in bed with Ugorski, didn't you? I was all but.
You get going. You can't get them all, Josie.
That's a fact.
How come you doing this then?
I got nothing better to do.
Oh, please, you're insane.
Oh, then how come you never once invited me to one of those parties at your parents' house?
Because we didn't think you'd feel comfortable.
An arm and a leg.
You should do it yourself.
I am doing it myself. That's how come it's so goddamn expensive.
How come you changed?
My wife said something. She said,
How come you came up here out of nowhere looking so pretty? You ain't trying to...
With the CEO of the Brondo Corporation.
How come nobody's buying Brondo the Thirst Mutilator?
Ah, shit. Half the country works for Brondo.
Not anymore!
Jad, how come you're not out there with Father Whitwer?
We're in motion on something. Now, from what I can see,
Well, ain't it the trainee calling the queen a homo? Okay, call me whatever you want, but how come your friend went and spray painted the whole school and...
Coda. 7:10? Well, then how come I got a message from him at 9? What's that?
And that there Judge Fleming agrees with you, right?
Right.
Well, if everyone agrees that I'm innocent, how come I'm going back to jail?
Roll him. There's enough proof, Jeff. It's just that the...
Please. I'm sorry, lady. All sold out.
Already? How come?
You won't believe it. This guy comes by this morning, takes all the copies I...
How come you haven't found some nice girl to settle down with, raise 8 or 9 kids like your friend Salah?
who says I haven't?
Morning, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Well, then, how come we've never met you?
Oh, you know.
You are? So how come you rented the penthouse?
It's the best. I've looked all around for penthouses on the first floor.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How come your boss doesn't travel with the team?
He doesn't like to meet.
What did ya? How come he's the cook? Everything tastes the same. Everything tastes like chicken.
Except the chicken.
So, do you not have a television?
I do not have a TV, no. How come? Because if I had a TV, I would watch.
So, Oregon, how come you never wear shades, stand and post?
I like the black girls to see the whites of my eyes.
Hush. Come.
How come she gets quiet when you say something to her?
Because you, my darling, have no control. Baby.
Look, why don't we just have them run a trial all over again so we can get everything
How come
straight?
you're the only one in this room who wants to see exhibits all the time?
I want to see this one, too.
I'd like to stop wasting time.
On.
This is a good
mentioned it. Let's look at it.
Honey, we never use this patio.
Well, we never have comments.
Man was a 7-time Pro Bowl.
This St. Brown's better.
Man, how come every cat from Baltimore always got to bring up Orlando Brown?
Because Brown's not...
Hey, Carlito, how come a good-looking dude like you doesn't have a woman?
So how come you don't fight? Or you think you're better than us?
No.
Suss me. How come? You look the part.
We don't look a bunch of tarts like you lot, anyhow.
Wait a minute, no, I told him wrong. Here, I'm starting again. How come it takes 3 Polacks to screw up a light bulb?
I don't know, Glenn.
Because they're so darn stupid.